connect?
Hang on.
Is it back?
Yeah.
I can imagine Hailstone. You'd be like, ah! Yeah.
Right. We've got the silence, so it's gone on. Notifications. Come on. We're live.
I remember us doing support, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hi, Holly. Hi, Angela. Hello, Karen. Hello, Yvonne. Good evening, Nadine. Good evening, Fiona. Good evening, Vicky. Good evening, Lisa. Good evening, Eve. Hello, Craig. Hi, Leanne. Hello, Susan. Hello, Charlotte. Thank you for your star, Sandra. Good evening, Linda.
No.
Good evening, Emma. Good evening, Paula Mod. Good evening, Sandra. Good evening, Marie. Good evening, Vanessa. Hello, Sue. Thank you for your stars, Karen. Hello, hello. Good evening, Joanne. Good evening, Joanne. Good evening, Lynn. Good evening, Amanda. Thank you for your stars, honey. Good evening, Joanne. Good evening, Joanne. 12-month subscriber anniversary. Thank you for your stars, Lisa. Good evening, Tina. Good evening, Vicky. Thank you for your stars, love. Good evening, Sheena. Good evening, Julie. Good evening, Michelle. Good evening, Susan. Good evening, Joyce. Good evening, Sue. Thank you for your stars, love. Good evening, Melanie. Good evening, Christina. Good evening, Susan. Good evening, Jill. Thank you for your stars, love. Thank you for your tag, Suzanne. So yeah, if you've got a friend you want to watch, tag a friend. Share to a page, share to your own teams, everything like that. Good evening, Nathan. Good evening, Margaret. I don't know why I just said share to your own teams. Good evening, Pauline. Good evening, Debbie. Good evening, Anita.
Share to your own team.
Good evening, Joanne. Good evening, Daniel. Good evening, Pamela.
Share it to the local shop.
Share it everywhere. Just share. Share it. Good evening, Abby. Good evening, Karen. Good evening, Sue. Thank you for your stars, Debbie. Good evening, Father. Good evening,
I
Karen.
want a barbecue, Neil.
Yes, we all need a barbecue.
You're not invited.
Good.
Good evening, Angela. Good evening, Laura. Good. Where's everybody else? Good evening, Anita. Good evening, Julie. Thank you for your stars, Karen. It doesn't tell me how many people are on. Good evening, Susan Crowhurst. Good evening, Pauline. 290. 290. What's going on? Good evening, Alison. Good evening, Leanne. Good evening, Julie. Good evening, Jacqueline. Thank you for your stars. Good evening, Mandy. Thank you for your stars. Yo, Rachel. Good evening, Carol. Good evening. Yeah, I love the art, Lisa.
You give me it.
Good evening, Julie. Good evening, Michelle. Good evening, Mandy Bates. Good evening, Leanne.
Yeah.
You do.
Come on. Tag a friend. Tag someone that's never watched us before. Or tag two. Thank you for your shares, Melanie. Thank you, love. 319. Thank you for your stars, Lou. Good evening, Pamela. Thank you for your share, honey. Good evening, Mary. Thank you for your stars, honey. Good evening, Stephanie. Good evening, Andrea.
That's probably right.
Share the RGH love. Good evening, Julie. Good evening, Tina. Good evening, Patrice. Good evening, Angie. 341. What? Good evening, Lee. Good evening, Paula. Good evening, Rachel. Good evening, Abby. You've got more than friends than this. Thank you for your stars, Holly. Good evening, Libby. All my friends are here. 358. Good evening, Linz. Good evening, Kizzy. Thank you for your stars, honey. Oh, bloody hell, you're doing sending lots of stars tonight. Thank you very much. Good evening, Val. Good evening, Leslie. Good evening, Sam. Good evening, Pamela. That's right, Debbie. Get Sammy tagged. She needs to be on this. because it is an absolutely
Something else.
fabulous place tonight. Fabulous. That's why we needed to share the love. Share the hard you hate, love.
What
Good
we're
evening,
gonna do-
Andrew.
We're going to begin
I mean,
because we've got a lot of history to get through.
this is quite a bit.
Good evening, guys, and welcome to Retford Ghost Hunters. Wow, we are proper ghost hunters tonight, I tell you. We've travelled just over 2 hours. We're in another shire, and we've had to walk down quite a bit, climb over a tree. And literally, if you saw the post that I put on today, as we walked up to it, apart from the smoking chimney, it was sort of like the same,
Pretty
wasn't it?
much identical, yeah.
This is a woodcutter's.
No. Gamekeeper.
This is a gamekeeper's cottage, shack,
Lodge.
with some amazing history. You've seen the title. We've had our Gary onto it, and he's done some, when I say research, he's had his teeth into this, because I wasn't sure whether this was real. And guess what? It is. So we're going to go inside, and we're going to have a little bit of story time. I am going to warn you, the signal here can be hit and miss. We will try our best. Okay, we will run out and get signal back or whatever, but hopefully it will stay. We did come here on supporters with me and Ron did, and I keep thinking I can hear something down there. Old caravan. We're going to take you in. It's not very big, it's quite small. We're going to be probably in one area quite a lot tonight. We might not get nothing, don't know, but we're going to try.
Should we show them it from the outside while it's still light?
Yeah.
Come on, let's have a quick gander outside. Just while it's still light so you can see how lovely it is. I'm going to take a step back over here. So there we go, look, this is where we are. How beautiful is that? Amazing, isn't it? You what?
I want to move in.
Crack on.
Oh.
Right, let's go back in. So like we said, signal will be hit and miss. We will try our very, very best to keep it on. We'll be running around like
Right.
madmen.
I'm going to let Macca open the door and I'm going to let you follow. And we'll go and sit in his little story chairs.
Welcome.
Oh,
I feel like putting sun cream on.
and we're in.
It's a bit bright, isn't it?
Wow.
I'll put coffee on.
It was coffee. So, Gary's just put the coffin on. So, Gary. Wow.
You're going to have to sit quite close together.
Yeah.
That's not happened. Hang on, because that's in a place where that's better. That's us.
That's just that setting up.
Right.
Right, so.
So obviously, I come here and I said to him on my heart, I very weren't there.
Yeah.
Because it seems a bit too good to be true.
Yes.
But, he was.
He was here, yes. Towards the end of his life, I will. He's airing up as well, Mika.
Turned off one.
I will tell you the story of him, but towards the end of his life, he was in a hospital in London. Now, during the summer, to get him out and about, that's Joseph Merrick, they brought him here to the gamekeeper's cottage at least 3 times during the summer. It doesn't say how long he actually stayed here, but it was probably a few months, to be honest, because of getting him here and then getting him back and everything. So,
Yeah, which was a massive
massive
thing in
undertaking.
itself.
Yes, yeah, they had to, from London, they had to, if anybody's seen the film, you know, you've seen with the sack on his head, that actually happened, and they took him to the train station at night and got him on the train, and he had a carriage to himself, so nobody else would be in the carriage with him. And then they brought him all the way up here because it is up, and brought him to this cottage.
And that was actually not only to save himself from ridicule, but also to stop scaring other people.
Yes, yeah, it was more to do with scaring other people. It was.
Have we got a picture?
Yes, I have a picture.
I'm just going to say, guys, if you just shine it on me a minute.
On you.
Oh, sorry. If you're a bit squeamish and you don't like looking at people with any sort of like disfigurement, then now's your chance to look away. This is John Merrick.
This was him towards the end of his life.
So he had an unknown disease.
Yes, well, I mean, he was born in 1868 in Leicester. His father was...
Not far from here.
No, it's not that far.
We came through.
Yeah, we come through Leicester. His father was a haberdasher. Haberdashery. He owned a haberdashery, that's the best way to say it. If you don't know what that is, it's a bit like boys. I mean, not as much stuff. Yeah, bits of bobs, threads, needles, buttons, tools, material, all kinds of different stuff. Until he was 5, there was nothing wrong with him. He was really? Fine. Yeah, there was no signs of any.
Wow, I never knew that.
Yeah, there were no signs of any deformation or anything like that. And then he started showing signs at 5 years old. He started getting some growths on his lips, and then his skin started having growths on it, and that it was actually grey, and the texture of an elephant. And that's eventually why we got called the Elephant Man. His mother was his best friend. He went to a normal school. Obviously, he did get picked on a little bit at schools. Unfortunately, his mother died when he was aged 11. And then his father remarried, and this new wife really just did not want anything to do with Joseph. Didn't want anything to do with him whatsoever.
What's that peeping?
Bird, I think it was.
What, mimicking that? Did you hear it?
I didn't hear it, no.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, now, he later wrote in his memoirs about the time when he was living with his father and his stepmom. Obviously, his father, again, shunned him as well. He never used to go home. He was couldn't be put up with the abuse that he got at home. He didn't really feed him. His new stepmom said, "Here's a few scraps. That's about all you deserve." So from the age of 11, he was basically on the streets, just living on the streets, not going home.
Nice.
He left school at 13 and went to live with his uncle. And he worked in a cigar factory, rolling cigars.
Wow.
He worked there for about 3 years, but in the end his hand got that deformed that he couldn't roll the cigars. So he had to leave that employment. His uncle then got him a tinker's license, so he could sell stuff from the haberdashery. And he used to go around people's houses.
Okay, knocking on
doors. And of course, because of his deformity, people weren't buying off him. They were scared of him.
They were probably scared of catching a disease.
Yeah, exactly. They were frightened to death of him because he was quite a sight. So he ended up in the workhouse in Leicester.
Wow.
He was in there for about 2 years, I think he was. And then he decided to use his deformity, and he actually went and joined the freak shows. So he wasn't put into the freak shows. It was his choice to go into them.
Where the film actually...
The film said that, yes, yeah. It was his choice to go into them and use what he had to make money.
Yeah.
He travelled around, pretty much at the start he travelled around the East Midlands. So you got Leicester, Nottingham. He might have even been to Retford.
Gosh.
Just the surrounding areas. As time went on, he got about 4 agents that was helping him. And he eventually, someone in London heard about him, and he went down to London, and he went into what's called a penny gaff. Now, a penny gaff is you paid a penny. They made the most money from a little pamphlet that he wrote about his life. But you go there, you go through, they'd open the curtains around the bed, and basically just stare at him and just be aghast and like, oh, you know what I mean?
Really?
That was basically it. Yeah. Originally, why they thought he was the way he was when his mother was pregnant with him. There was at the circus, and there was a scared elephant, and the scared elephant knocked her over, and that's what they thought at the time. That's why he had these deformities.
So, again, elephant.
Yeah, he had a brother and sister as well. They both died very young. His sister had disabilities, but it was different to what he had. And his mother actually had disabilities as well.
It sounds like a weak gene.
Yeah, yeah. But while he was in this penny gaff in London, across the way, literally over the road, was the London Hospital. Now, some of the students had been going in there to see it out of curiosity, and they went back and they told this man, Frederick Trevors. I could hear a voice in the background there.
I did. Not the sheep.
No.
It was like a... Did you hear that? Did you, Malcolm?
I heard the sheep.
Anyway, there was a surgeon there called Sir Frederick Trevors, and he heard about him, and he went over to see him because he had a great interest in sort of disabilities. I'm going to read this. I don't normally actually read on my phone, but I have to read this. This is what he said. This is what Trevors said about him when he first saw him. He said that Joseph was the most disgusting specimen of humanity that I had ever seen. At no time had I met with such a degraded or perverted version of a human being as this lone figure displayed. Now that's what this doctor actually said about him.
And he didn't actually mean that in a nasty way.
No, it wasn't done in a nasty way. It was
humanity.
And it was more of in his scientific way of saying it. It wasn't like, God, this is a vile person. It was just how he described him. So the doctor invited him over to the London the London hospital over the way, and he did all examinations and all sorts of stuff. He couldn't do anything, basically. There was nothing he could really do. He tried to help him, make him a bit more comfortable. And then in the Victorian times, sort of the freak shows, they became unpopular and people stopped going. So he wasn't making the money. So he got his, what do you call them, the blokes that work for them? Forgotten what the name. Agent, that's the one. Him and his agent went around Europe, so they went to France, all around Europe. And in Belgium, they're not sure, there's a couple of versions that his agent took his money off him, and there's another version where he was actually mugged on the street. But however, he lost all his money and he was abandoned in Belgium. He somehow made his way back to England, and if you've seen the film, the famous scene where he's on the train station and there's a mob that comes around him and they make him pull his sack off, and he says the words, I'm not an animal, I'm a human being. That actually happened. And luckily there were some police officers nearby, but because he couldn't speak, they had no clue who he was. He had a calling card in his pocket of the doctor at the hospital. He still had it. So they took him back to this doctor. Now this doctor took pity on him, and he made a room up in the attic, which was against hospital rules. He wasn't allowed to. He hid him up in the attic, and eventually he talked the hospital into being allowed to keep him. And there was all sorts of things in the press, and all sorts of people sent money to help pay for him and look after him. There was one chap that was left, I think it was £50 a year to him, and that was paid just constantly.
That's a lot of money there.
Yeah. One of his main things that worried him, this doctor learnt to communicate with him, learn his language and communicate with him, was that he'd never actually spoke to a woman apart from his mother. And he actually he talked one of his friends to come in and see him. He told her about it and be prepared and everything. And he couldn't smile, he couldn't show any expression whatsoever, but he said it was the happiest day of his life because a woman actually smiled at him. And they stayed pen pals for the rest of his life. She wrote to him every week, so...
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah, he was a very, very intelligent man, actually. I mean, the film doesn't really show that.
No.
They just show him as
it shows
the grotesque.
And,
just shows the grotesque, but he's a very intelligent man. And he actually made a model, which I will show, because it blew my mind that he... bearing in mind, he only had one hand. This is an actual model that he made while he was at the hospital.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Carved it out of wood.
Wow.
He even had Queen Alexander come and visit him, and loads of sort of high people in society, they sort of came to visit him. He died at the age of 28 in 1890, but as I say, he was brought here for some respite, you know, for some, just a bit, get him away from...
So this was his retreat place?
Yes, yeah, this is where he came for a retreat. To this day, they don't know what was wrong with him. They don't, medically, they don't know what was wrong with him. Getting my phone out because I need this. There is two theories. One, that he had something called neurofibromatosis. That's one theory. And the other one is Proteus syndrome. But because when he died, they basically cut him up. Took all, and they bleached his bones so much that there was no DNA left in it. They didn't know where his all his what they call soft tissue was. They lost it in World War II, but then it was found again. It found out it had been buried in a graveyard in London somewhere, but obviously there was nothing left of that. That was all gone. His skeleton is still in the museum in the London Hospital. Now, it is a private museum. You have to really have a reason to go and see it medically.
Okay.
So, but there is a famous story that Michael Jackson used to own it. Now, I've heard that one. He didn't actually own it, but he went, they allowed him to go and see it because they said that it would be more publicity if they didn't let him.
Okay.
Now, Michael Jackson said he had a affinity with him because Michael Jackson saw himself as a bit of a freak himself.
Okay.
So he had, and he said he spent hours down there with his skeleton, just not sure what he did there, but just sat with him, just contemplating stuff. He did try and buy it. He offered him 500,000.
There.
Start to go off.
Yeah.
What's really, really interesting, just to go on to what you were saying about what these supposed diagnosis was, there's lots of people on here who have got family members with the same condition.
Yeah, but the thing is, they don't know what the condition was.
Similar.
There is similar.
Yeah.
What he had was so rare that that's the thing. That the only things, those two things, are the things that it could have been. You know, there is people that have skin growth and things like that. But when they actually got his skeleton out, all that was completely deformed and everything as well. It wasn't just.
It's basically an overgrowth of some tissue.
It was something that completely just destroyed him.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why was he called John Merrick in the film?
Oh yes, in the film he's called John Merrick. It was a mistake, basically. When the doctor was writing about him, because he wrote a pamphlet about him, he mistakenly called him John Merrick
Instead of Joseph?
instead of Joseph on the pamphlet.
Wow.
And
that's
it. Yeah, that is it. It's like...
Wow.
But they carried it on because a lot of that film was from the doctor's writings about him. They called him John Merrick in the film, but his real name was Joseph. When he actually he died in the hospital in London, and how they found him, because his head was so massive with this growth on the back of his head and his skull was all deformed. He had to lay in bed with his knees up, and he leant his head on his knees, and that's the only way he could sleep. Now, when they found him, he went into the room and he was laid out flat on the bed. Now, the official diagnosis was asphyxiation, but this doctor, Trevor, said it was he had a dislocated neck. So he basically laid back and snapped his neck. And
because of the weight?
Yeah, because of the weight. He could not lay down flat.
There's some say it's suicide, isn't there?
Yeah, he kind of... I mean, Joseph knew that if he laid down, it would kill him. Yeah. So I think he just got to a state... I mean, poor lad, he's only 28 years old. He just got to
that in 28
28 years, yeah.
That's like a lifetime for some people.
Yeah. That he just sort of laid down and thought that's
to actually be in a place where if some of his DNA could still be...
I know.
Is
amazing. It is a sad story, obviously, but he was always... he never let it get to him, surprisingly enough, they were saying. He was always sort of mild-mannered about it. He never... I mean, obviously there would be depression there, but he never got angry about it. And coming here, it was said that there was some of the best times of his life in
He
this
must have had
in this building.
a love of nature and
just getting away from all the people, so he didn't have to hide. He could go out the door and walk around without his hood on and skulking about. It was so it's a sad story, but not as they make it out in the film. I mean, he was bullied. I'm not saying he wasn't. It did happen, but this doctor this doctor went to see him every day. He became a really close friend with him. So there was some.
I'm glad.
Yeah,
it makes me feel better because the film. It's
awful
where he's beating him all the time and stuff, and it's like
it wasn't like that. His agents really worked with him.
That's good.
I mean, they got about 4 agents to start off when he was around the Midlands, and they got him. They got in touch with this one in London, and even without seeing him straight away, said yes. And then they sort of looked after him because it was cash cow for them, so they didn't want to.
So obviously we're talking. He become a famous person in history, and I think it's one of the first times that we're ever going to do a hunt because I feel a bit daft. When you get these ghost hunters who are calling out,
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Like
I mean, we have been to
Elvis.
very historic places where kings have been, but sort of a modern dayish, you know.
So we're coming with a very open mind. We know that we're probably not going to get John Merrick, but
it was a happy place.
Though. It was a happy place. If we call him out, he might come and see us. I don't know. I just don't know.
Or we might just get the
Or
gamekeeper.
we might get the gamekeeper that was here.
Or however many there
are.
Well, there are stories about it.
I mean, this place is on a huge estate. There is a manor house nearby. And so this was part of the estate. Obviously, the gamekeeper's cottage is well away from the manor house. So we've got that history behind it. I mean, there's a famous lady of the house and everything, but I've just concentrated on Joseph.
Okay. If anything comes up and you're starting to think, well, actually, that's to do with so-and-so, maybe then you could reel that in. Yeah. So, right. We haven't got much space to move. How is everybody?
Everybody's fine. Everyone has given you the biggest compliments, Gary, for your history tonight.
It has been. It's been exceptional.
Thank you.
Absolutely mind-blowing. Actually.
Everybody's in floods of tears.
It is a very sad story, actually. Bless him.
It is.
But there was happiness.
And
there.
even if we don't get anything tonight, I think just to be here.
Just to think that he was here.
It's great.
He was actually here. He'd have been stood
near the fire. We're telling a story.
Yeah,
the story sat here.
We think that might have been his bedroom. We're
not
sure. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, it's a bedroom with a fire.
Yeah.
I would presume he'd be in there, and probably a nurse.
I mean, how nice of them to do that for him. Even that.
Crazy.
Society paid for him to do.
Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah.
I've gone right cold on this side.
Can I just say as well, guys, a lot of people are commenting about pareidolia. If you've seen about faces, if you've seen it in this area here, it is just the print in the wood. It's not paranormal.
Okay. We quite often, that's why I don't put all the screenshots on, guys, because we're here, we've been here in our work, we've had a look round, we know what's what, so don't get offended if I don't put your photo on, because I'll think, no, I know what that is. Alright. Right, talking of that, I haven't put last month's photos on yet.
Rude.
I'll do it tomorrow. I've been up tubbing, right. And burning.
Burning, yeah.
So burnt, guys.
Like a lobster.
I am like a lobster.
Cheers. Can't even put hands on it.
No. I bet you can actually feel. That's
Jesus.
Have a bigger.
Make some toes.
So look at you close up of your face.
Yes, this bit. Look. Oh, man, that's nice.
That's
Man's
nice.
cold.
Your hand is cold. That is Bont, isn't it? Never mind.
Would you like, bitch?
We're brown tomorrow. I'm freezing now. It's meant to be cold. Do you know what I mean? I've got my other jacket. Right. Okie dokie. So, tonight on the team, guys, we've got a small team, obviously because we're in a very small house. So we've got Gary, we've got Macca, and we've got our Ron, and we've got myself, Rachel. So, we'll do a bit of a call out. We'll get the Alice box on now. We haven't had the Alice box on while Gary's been doing the history, because some people say it picks words up, even though the microphone's switched off, but that's why we don't turn it on until we've done the talkie. So we have added some words to the Alice box that are relevant, because as you know, with the Alice box we can add sentences and words into the thousands and thousands of word bank that's there. So they're there, the words are in there. Hopefully they might come out tonight. Right, Macca's just going to put that on and then we're going to...
Do you know what? I've missed a comment from Mandy.
What is it?
There was a small man in the doorway with a white vest on.
Okay.
I'm going to move, I think, because you're not getting the best angle from here to see everything. So
Right, so we're going to get up to anyway now.
Turn that, if he's going over there, let's turn that side.
I'm going to go over this way, I think.
And we'll
Just so,
stand up.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll drink your drink. Yeah,
So we've got like
yeah.
all this, look guys, original fireplace. We've still got the cupboards, the bits in. There's a dead pigeon on the floor there.
Ron's
A mouldy
just showing
box.
us- I'm just trying to work this up now.
Merlot. The cobwebs are insane in this place. And I mean like insane. Ugh! Big spider in there, look.
Checking for updates, but we'll do it.
Okay. Is the signal good?
Signal's okay.
Good.
Yeah.
So I've got to go.
Right. Okay, so bear in mind, we're in the middle, and I mean the middle of fields. There is some sheep.
There is.
Apart from the sheep and the spiders that are in here, there should be no noises, apart from maybe the odd mouse.
Those ones
Hot
supporters
roast.
will remember.
Let's put the Alice box up on that fireplace. Pardon? Oh, can you remember?
I mean, look at
We
that.
screamed. I love that. I just love the fact that that's still there. It's like Toffee Crisp, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is there anybody there?
It is, yeah.
Hog
Let's stand
roast.
down. Let's hold
Yeah,
hands.
let's hold down.
Sounds
You are
scary.
right. Big piders.
Don't, Gary.
Gary! You are a bugger. Watch Big Tarantula come out.
Can I ask you and Macca just a favour? Just to move
Hobble.
out the ways of the doors.
Can I just say?
Doorways.
Hobble. Nobody's listening. The word hobble has
Hobble.
just come out.
We did hobble.
Vortex.
And he did hobble.
I don't know if
Very
we're
much
on.
so. You're alright.
What are you on about?
He wants
Just so we can
to
get-
see
so we can get the
into
doorways in.
kitchens and that. Look over here.
Don't lean on any walls. Right, we've got his foot in.
Yes.
Okay. Can't believe I'm doing this.
Hang on a second. There's that same sound again. Somebody walking. I can feel it on the floor. It's there.
When it said hobble.
Listen.
Okay. Right, as I said, I can't believe that I'm going to be doing this. I'm calling out Spectre. I'm calling out the spirit born of John Joseph Merrick. Not John, get that out of your head, Rachel. I'm calling out the spirit of Joseph Merrick, also known as the Elephant Man. Joseph, I know that you came here to rest and to enjoy nature and to feel as normal as you could feel. We wondered if your spirit sometimes came back. Wherever your spirit is right now, we're asking you to come to this place. Come back. Come back on holiday. Come and share some time with us into your favourite place.
Guys, I think what you're seeing as orbs is actually dust. Because it's very, very dusty in here.
I'm
Very,
just
very
looking
dusty.
out.
Yeah.
We're also calling out to any other spirit that may be here.
Your family.
Maybe there isn't. Maybe John can't come back. Oh, stop saying John.
Do you hear that bang?
Joseph, no.
There was a bang just before you went, oh.
I was just hearing movement down here.
Maybe Joseph can't come back. We hope you can. But maybe there's another spirit here. White lady. What was that you?
What was that me? Yeah, it was me.
I hide from him.
Oh.
Wow.
Magic.
Who did you hide from?
Understand.
Who did you hide from, Joseph? I mean, I know you hid from most people.
Because
Why?
Jeff.
I was master. I hide from him. I was master.
Because alone.
Tell us your story, darling. They made a film about you, but a lot of it wasn't true. We know that now.
I'm not coming.
We know what an amazing person you were. Even with all your difficulties, you're still black hole. You still kept reasonably happy.
Fell into a black hole. You on about depression? Helen.
I don't know the name of her. I wish I'd got the name of this woman.
With the pen pal.
Yes.
Pam? I thought we were going to say pen. Imagine.
I will have a look at that when I get her.
Seek.
You seeking your pen pal? You seeking her?
Attractive.
Was she?
Was, yes. She made you very happy, didn't she, Joseph?
Did you fancy her? Did you imagine life with her? Finished. We're literally going with it, guys, but I don't know if he's here, I don't know if he's... I'm not sure, but we're just going to keep going with it and interact.
Yeah.
Anyone's legs started hurting.
Yeah.
No.
I'm literally like
My legs are
in
killing me.
agony.
You want to say camera for it?
No, you're all right. I'll
You're all
pass it
right.
over and yeah, I'll just keep going for a bit. Then I'm gonna. Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was it?
I don't know what that was.
I don't.
Like a.
I didn't hear that. We haven't come here to gawk at you, sorry.
No, I'm looking up.
No, we haven't come here to gawk at you or come and look at you as a special. We've just come to talk to you and hear your story. Not
Become
like
as
the-
friends.
Yeah.
Friends, yeah.
Obvious.
Thank you.
Joseph, I want to talk to you about your feelings when you walked on this earth. Also, it'd be really good if you told us how you died. Was it suicide? Did you lay down on purpose? Or did your head just go back and you didn't know what happened? Okay.
Yeah.
Get out.
Get out.
Is there anybody else here? Is there any spirit in this place? If there is, please make yourself known. Make a noise. Use some of our equipment, touch it.
Who was it that touched the bear?
Yeah.
Give a minute.
You heard Gary talking, Joseph, maybe. Maybe you didn't. Was that your bedroom? It's a nice little place, isn't it? With a nice little fireplace, which you probably didn't have on because it was summer.
He died.
You did?
So Layla Maturin is the name of the pen pal from Abby.
Right, thank you.
Thank you. Tell us about the pen pal lady.
Yeah, Layla.
Oh, Layla. What about Layla?
Star.
Was that you?
No, that wasn't me.
Was it not?
No.
I thought it was behind me,
It's
actually.
not.
It might be when I step back because that rubs against the wall.
Okay.
This door doesn't. I have to.
No, true.
Now guys, the blue flashing lights that you're seeing is that in there, is the reflection.
Come on, Joseph. Come on. I'm going to do something I've never done. I want to do something with the viewers. I want to involve the viewers. I'm a massive believer in intention and throwing your intention out. If everybody at home can throw their intention
Jim.
for Joseph Merrick to come and talk to us here, for his spirit to come here. So all you need to do is just imagine him here with us. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So if everybody at home can do that after I've counted to 3, and the team, just imagine him here. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Joseph, come home. Mr. Merrick, what's the matter with you?
Sneezed.
How is it? What was your favourite flower, Joseph?
Tear.
Did he draw?
Tear.
I'm not sure if he did. I mean, like I say, he made those models, so he was capable of doing it.
I'm seeing drawing.
You have had about a minute ago, and a lot of the viewers have seen it, starting from here, so coming from your left shoulder, an orb that came, and it came all the way across and out.
And it was an orb.
It was definitely an orb. It was literally just as you were about to start the countdown.
Okay. We've got a word come in. Come on. Details. We gave some details. Gary gave some
Battle.
wonderful details. Can you give us some extra details? You see, the thing is, if he doesn't come through, maybe he's at peace.
Well, that's the thing, yeah.
You
Might
know,
be.
maybe he
Moved on.
is.
I mean, it was 33 years ago.
Mm.
He passed.
I do believe it's changing
Yes.
in here.
Mess.
Do you believe what's
I do believe it's changing in here.
It's changed building?
Moon.
It's cold around here.
Yeah, just now. It's just got cold.
Oh, massive, massive cold breeze then.
Call out, Macabo.
So any spirits that are here, not just Joseph, if you're here, come forward. Don't be afraid of any of us, or the lights, or the bits of equipment. All we want to know is how you got on here,
Derelict.
what you did in your day-to-day life. Thanks. Can the gamekeeper come forward and let us know you're here by using these devices or anything jotted about the house? Could you do that now for us?
Are you watching that REM pod?
Yeah.
It's really changing, going up and down with temperature intake.
Yeah, just as Mac has started speaking, I heard in my left ear here.
Okay.
Don't know if anybody else heard it online, but
4.
Four,
Four.
yeah.
Fall
Okay.
again, that's fell and fall.
yeah, I just heard it.
Come
The
on.
REM pod is going 156, 157, 158, back down to 158
That pink box,
again.
the metal aerial on the top, all you have to do is touch it and you'll make a noise and some lights will come on. It won't hurt you. Could you touch that for us? You're making the temperature go down. Just touch that to let us know you're happy to talk to us. What now?
Owen.
What? Flicking noise.
No.
Flicking noise. That was it. You didn't do it.
I heard it.
Did you hear it?
Yes, I heard it behind.
I don't know what it was.
My blood.
My blood. Gary's heard somebody make a noise with the voice. Could you let us all hear it? Could you do it again?
That's me clicking. Just check it.
I'm just thinking, you know,
There's a flash next to your foot then, Gary.
Zachary.
some residual images.
Zachary.
Give me that camera from. I want you to call out now. Well, then we've all had a call out. Hi, guys.
Joseph, like everybody's already said, we come here with the absolute respect for what you went through.
Has the light gone off?
No,
No, it's still on.
it's dark.
It's dark.
Do you want me to turn it up?
It's alright, I've done it. I've done it.
Oh, was it in dark?
Yeah.
Put my counting. We have the utmost respect for what you went through. And in my personal eyes, you were very heroic in what you did.
I died.
You're respectful.
You're respectful.
We try to be respectful, and that's what we're here for, to show that there is respect in this world. And not everybody sees a difference as a negative. Everybody in this room has a difference, and we use it as a positive now. And what happened to you, you've spread the word that a disability or a disfigurement is not something of ugliness, it's something of beauty. What we ask you is to come and talk to us. And if you struggle with talking, if you can knock for us or make other sounds, because we understand that might be difficult. Or if you can see this lampshade in the middle of this room,
Thanks.
Thanks again.
if you can push that and make it swing, or if you can do this around the frills so we can see a difference, just like that. Can you do that for us now, Joseph?
Damage.
Damage.
Nave.
There was a top then, wasn't there?
Later.
Joseph is a really very, very strange situation, and I don't find it strange, but I say your name every day.
Wow.
I'm not singing it. But I really love that name, Joseph. And it's a
Draw.
strong name.
Oh, you said about drawing.
I did say about draw.
It's a very strong name, a biblical name, a famous name. And you may not believe it now, but you're very famous. You're a famous historical figure. So come on, we're still inviting you to come in. Come and stand with us. Come and sit with us.
Switch.
If you're interested in what the things are in this room, we've got this box here.
Choking.
Choking. Ooh.
We've got this box here, and if you touch it, it'll make a sound and make lights like that. Or if you touch this, that will make lights. And there's a few of these dotted around the house in different areas, on windowsills, on fireplaces, and also in this kitchen, or we believe is a kitchen. And again, you can touch those.
I heard that tap.
Yeah.
And again.
Can you make that tap louder for us, please?
Just to say, guys, when we were setting up, we actually heard walking in here, didn't we?
Mm.
I'm RAF man. Picture. We did show a picture.
Picture. Could you tell us what the building was that you built, the model of?
Yeah, that was very impressive.
Very.
Amazing.
Months.
Did it take you months to make?
Odd.
Well,
Was that
Yeah,
somebody's?
that's my
Or was it?
I thought that was it.
I know. I can't believe choking come out of me.
It's not Joseph. Who else is it? Who else is here?
Satan.
I hope not. Who else is here? Satan.
All right.
Gregory. Who else is here? Gregory. I'd rather have Gregory than Satan.
For me.
Gregory, who are you? What did you do?
I don't think he had a pet, love. I don't think he'd be able to look after it.
What was your connection here?
Whoa, tap.
You heard that.
That was behind you.
Yeah. Are you building your energy up? Building your energy up to talk to us? Again, I'm calling out the spirit of John Merrick. Oh, Joseph Merrick. Come and tell me off, Joseph. Getting your name wrong all the time.
Concerned.
Why are you concerned, Joseph?
She keeps getting his name wrong.
Traffic.
If you're concerned about the camera and the light, don't be worried. There's loads of people on the other side of what we call a phone. They're all
Ghost
here.
tube. Ghost tube. In front of.
I've got
Which?
that.
Ghost tube.
You've got the fire.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
That's alright, I'll get it.
Right. I've just seen a black figure. It's not John. It's Joseph.
So you're looking.
Hi.
Yeah, mate, you take it because you know where you saw it. Can you hear me?
No, but I saw you. There he is, straight away. Hi. Show yourself again. Can you show yourself? Did you see it?
I didn't know. I was just turning the light out and coming.
Don't let me scare you. Don't let me scare you.
I was murdered.
What do you think it for?
Oh, there was a flash then.
There
But
was. Keeps moving about.
give us a shout if you get it. So it puts sun on.
I think that's too much.
Yeah, it is.
Where did you go? Every time I move away, it's like flitting about. Look. No. I don't get it. Look. It's not even in front of the thing. It's moving around it.
Light scared of the light.
Well, it won't show up without the light. Let me try with the...
Yeah, phone light on. Oh, I can't see anything now.
No.
It's because of the covers on it.
Cases on.
He's gone down that floor. The same size. How bizarre.
There we go, we've got him.
But that's the same spirit.
Yeah,
that was
same
on
size, isn't it?
Yeah. Can you go back up to the top? This is weird. I don't know, Gary. How weird. It's not on the top though now. Let me go. Oh, he is. I wonder if it is picking up the rubble.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's a bit too.
I saw somebody there.
I saw you
anyway.
looking when you.
It was like here, stood there. Oh, look!
Oh, can't see
Yes.
it. Can't see it. There
Got
we
it. Got him. There he is. Hello, Spirit. You're the spirit that I saw. Thank you very much. Can I ask who you are, please? Now, that is a proper spirit. There is nothing to pan that out, and that is where I saw him. Thank you very much. Can I ask who you are? Who are you? Did you live here? Doesn't like the light, doesn't look.
No.
Did you live here? If that's a spirit talking to me, can you put your arm in the air? Any of them? Raise an arm.
Yeah, you did then.
Raise your arm. He looks a bit angry. Am I in your house? I mean, you think, Gary, this house has been occupied many times since John visited here.
I mean, yeah, it's not just John being here, is it? I mean,
No.
They've had many gamekeepers.
Can I ask who you are? Are you a gamekeeper?
I mean, I was getting in my head, even though I was doing all research for Joseph, all kept popping into my head was that it's very generic, though, that a poacher had been shot.
Right.
I know it's very generic, and
I know what you mean. Okay, well, we're going to leave you in here because we're going to try and talk to Joseph. If you're not going to tell me who you are. Let's talk. Go on then.
we'll come back
You
then.
just sat on chair then. Thank you for showing yourself to me. I can go back in there and you can still talk to me.
Mandy says that's the man that she saw in the
Oh,
doorway.
okay. You got a vest on.
Kind of does a bit. I know someone's put it almost looks like he's boxing.
I know what you mean.
His arms are up.
That is unbelievable. That is a proper ghost tube spirit. Look at him coming forward and back. He's not happy. Okay, let's go in there. I'm going to keep him...
Sick of it.
That's great. It's in him. Love it. You keep that.
Your light's on, Mac, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I mean, I don't know the history of this place, but
Poltergeist.
I'm getting that the last person who lived here, Tap,
Big tap.
the last person who lived here actually never had a role anymore.
Right, yeah, I know what you mean. Just kind of...
He did. And then it was like, you're in the house now, you've worked for us, thank you very much, and it's yours till you die. Was that the door?
The Monde.
It sounded it.
I think it's at this board. Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
As soon as I said that, this is what I'm getting. And I bet Mandy's going the same. Like, he worked here.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, he maybe was the gamekeeper. Then he retired, but you keep the house. Black Saturday. You keep the house until you pass away.
Daddy.
Like they do in the National Trust type.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look after you a bit. But he didn't, I think he died here and was quite immobile and stuff. I mean, we've already
Very
seen
elderly.
the
Well,
thing
yeah,
outside.
there's the walk-in frame, isn't there?
Sex.
Concerned.
I what?
Tripped.
Again, fell.
Fell. Loads of times.
Don't
Tripped.
touch.
Don't touch.
Lamplight. Okay, so the guy I've just seen, the shadow I saw, and then the figure. You died here, didn't you?
I did say earlier, died at work.
He fell. He fell.
You
It's
did?
him.
Fell, yeah.
It's him. He fell. You break your hip.
My
My arms. Oh, that was that your stomach?
No,
I heard
What
it.
was that?
I didn't hear anything. That's how I know it wasn't my stomach.
Oh.
Need trust.
Need trust. There's a tap down here then.
Did you fall in here or outside? I'm getting outside of here. Like in the garden he fell. Like. Wow. I want Josie. I'm sorry.
Come on, Rob.
Come on, Rob, we want Josie.
Come on,
I
Rob.
want Josie.
Don't go for Joseph, you know what they say.
Oh, you're so brave. I don't know, you can put your hand on the walls.
What are you doing?
Butterfly wing.
It's dead.
How strange. We've got a ghost.
Hey.
Struggling.
Struggling.
Do you know what I think?
Go
I
on.
might be totally wrong.
You do it.
I think there's too many people in here at the minute for Joseph.
Right.
Maybe so.
reckon?
Maybe
Yeah.
so. Maybe thinks it's a show.
Here you go then. On your own.
No, I didn't mean that.
No.
I didn't know.
What did you mean?
I meant like maybe like you and Gary staying here by yourself or something.
Go on then.
Just give me 2 seconds. I just need to go.
Policeman. It's the Tommy Triangle.
Show it.
Yeah.
Let me see if we get any clips and parts, Gary.
Yeah. Just pop it down up floor,
Put it down
lad.
here.
That's it. Good lad.
Thank you.
Is everyone alright? You all enjoying it?
Wow, Gary. You have to be quiet, guys.
Yeah.
Soldier.
Policeman, soldier.
Policeman, soldier. With baker and candlestick.
I know,
correct.
so a candlestick there. Blah, 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 blah.
We had a phone. Got BT line here.
I know.
So,
Yeah.
we're on his own now. Have you gone?
I'm just over here. Do you want us to go?
Yeah, because I can hear you.
I'll shut the door as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Violate.
Violate.
Violate. Are you noticing a little pattern here on some of the words?
Yeah.
Are you?
Well, they're quite, can't think of the word. What are you noticing?
Something about him.
Yeah.
That wasn't great.
Yeah.
Are you? I am. Don't think you're married. I think you had a few little obsessions, should we say?
Yes.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, there's very sort of words that are coming out that are that. Yeah.
Dirty bugger. Okay, so
I'd stop myself then.
right.
Fine.
Do you need a drink? Are you laughing?
Yeah.
How are you? I thought you were proper choking. I felt sorry for you.
Family.
Family.
Don't feel sorry for me. That's what I nearly said.
No. Okay, guys. Hi.
Come on then, Alice Box.
Come on. Joseph. Crowd.
The crowd has gone.
That's wow. I wonder if Ron was right.
It could have been.
The crowd's gone, sweetheart. It's just us two now. That's amazing.
God, we come with utmost respect for you. We've not come to see you as a circus act or anything like that.
Joseph.
Whoa!
Whoa! Bingo! The crowd has gone and Joseph's here. Thank you, sweetheart. Row. Thank you, sweetheart. Gary, I'm going to cry. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Should we go?
Wow. Gary, Joseph, hi. What absolute wow. How do we do it, Gary? Why are we not on telly? Hi, Joseph. I'm going to cry. Joseph, come and talk to us. Thank you. You came. Oh, bless you. You've broke me Alice box though, Joseph. Fantastic. Wow, Gary. Wow.
Guys.
Guys.
I don't know what to say.
Cool.
Cool.
Very cool.
Oh, it is cool. Joseph. Hi, sweetheart.
I mean, the thing about Spirit Talker as well is we don't put
the words in Spirit Talker. Oh my God. As soon as they left, it said crowd and then Joseph. Wow, Ron needs a pat on his back. Doesn't he?
He does.
Oh my God. Literally, Rachel, I feel that we need to get out
Over.
for him to come. First word, crowd. Second word, Joseph. Absolutely stick a fork. Stick a fork. I'm done.
And knotted knickers. I think that
And
one.
knotted knickers. Get your knotted knickers off and lot. Joseph, hi. Joseph, you came here because you loved it here, didn't you? We've come to see you. We've come to say hello. Oh, God. Best thing is they don't even know.
Those two.
Give us another word. Come on. Give us another word, sweetheart. Let us know you're here.
Cursed.
Wow. Sweetheart, you were. You must have felt cursed. Oh my God, darling. Wow, Gary. Gary's told all your story tonight, love.
I think you're an amazing man.
You beautiful soul. I would have loved to have met you, Joseph.
Recording.
We are. I really would have loved to have met you and talked to you. I've seen the church that you built, the cathedral, should I say, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Such a clever man.
Grandmother.
Do you miss your mum or are you with your mum now? Have you seen her? I'm lost for words and all, guys. On two contraptions as well. It's too ironic. It's just amazing. This was your bedroom, wasn't it? This is where you slept. Oh, that's Ron coughing. That's the kitchen. Can you remember this place?
I wonder if it had a bathroom back then.
Don't know. Probably not.
No, it would be
Probably had a well and something in front of the fire.
I mean, not that you could get in a bath. It was bathed and dressed every day.
Barmaid.
Barmaid.
Joseph, can you give us another word just to let us know you're here? And honestly, if I never got another word out of you all night, that would be great. What you've already done. But
Innocent.
you was innocent. Some lovely people did look after you though, didn't they? And rescue you. I can't believe that, Gary.
I know.
I feel like it's surreal. Honestly, I swear to God. I swear, it's, you know, when we were talking the other day about Sims?
Yeah.
I swear, we're a Sims game.
Yeah.
Retford Ghost Hunters. Sims.
Big simulation, isn't it?
Yeah. Unbelievable. What's that on wall? Temperature. Oh, we got up there. What's that? Oh, I thought it was a thermometer. No. It's a pigging sticker. That's my eyes. A barcode! Gary!
No.
What's that say? I thought it was a sticker. Look at these. I wonder if he hung his coats up here.
Ruined me.
Ruined me. Ruined me. Look. These are...
Passport here.
No. That's a bell. That's actually a bell. I love that. That's so funny, a barcode. I'm howling, actually. I wonder what room this for then. Are you howling? I need glasses, Gary, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish someone had told you to go to opticians at least 2 years ago.
I thought, I'm like, oh, what's that? I can drive.
Yeah. Fell.
Fell again. Right, that's too coincidental.
That's the third time.
No.
You did the bell.
On the door, haven't we?
You are?
What, just now?
I've just knocked at the door. I didn't open it.
She rapped on the bell.
Anyway, come in.
Come in.
Because we're going to go out.
Yes.
To the
church.
church.
Well, they've made a model of a church.
You did make a model of the church.
And it did say nave earlier. I know it's very
Yes,
loosely.
I saw that, I know.
Yeah.
Right,
very
I know.
loosely collected.
Do you know what happened?
No.
Did you not hear what happened?
No.
Ron, come here.
My friend's in here.
Come here. Come here. Give me a big hug. And I mean a massive hug because you tonight have excelled yourself.
Why?
You don't know what happened.
I do.
What?
So can I tell you why I said it?
Great.
So
Talking about you,
I've
yeah.
been stood with my hand
Okay.
on here,
Yeah.
and all I can get was this overwhelming feeling that he doesn't like me and Macca.
Really?
He's scared by us.
Because of
Yeah.
your butchiness.
Well,
Okay.
Let's say what
Well, but you
Well, Macca's
till
butch.
you open your gob,
Yeah.
yeah. Listen,
Something's wrong.
It was only a short man.
this is amazing. So you said there's too many in here. We're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna leave you two. You'd just left the door. It said crowd,
Wow.
and then the spirit talker said Joseph.
Stunning.
Absolutely mind blowing. So you picked up on the fact that he did want. He's come to say hello, hasn't he?
Yeah.
We haven't had anything else since. But literally, as soon as you left, it went crowd, and we were like, wow. And then Joseph.
Stunning.
So we're going to leave you two now.
Right, okay.
Can I just say thank you to Laura Reynolds for that lovely comment that you just made.
What?
She said she's been watching, I think, for 3 years, so she's been a silent watcher, but she's absolutely blown away tonight.
Oh, Ball.
Thanks, Laura.
Thank you, Laura, very much. Can you touch the ball again for us? Don't be scared of these two.
Atmosphere.
Don't be scared of these two, Joseph. These are good men. They're my friends. I've spoke to John Merrick. Joseph Merrick.
Joseph, stop calling him John.
I want
Swinging
to.
like what's going on?
I've spoken to Joseph Merrick.
I love if it said John on one of these
I
now.
know.
It says John. And then Rachel, stop.
Right, go in now.
Yeah, go on then, see ya.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're
whatever.
going to give you 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Blinding.
You might get.
Caves.
Ball.
Oh.
I think that's when the spirit talk goes off.
I think that's when it's...
Oh.
Because when you put your hand on it, it moves
Of
down.
course.
But we'll see. Because Alan's doing it.
Well, we're going to go down to the caravan.
Right, okay.
Okay.
Come on, Gary.
If the caravan's rocking,
Oh, you don't know what happened here. I went, somebody's left a thermometer in here. And I'm like, Gary, look at this. It's like brand new. It's a sticker on wall. Blind.
Video.
My ball's not gonna. Right, now let me try and sit on this. Oh!
Steady, Macca.
That's it.
Right, okay. Joseph.
That's them.
Thank you so much for talking to Rachel and Gary. And it's nice that you've felt comfortable to come to them, but we really want to talk to you as well. We're not what you think we are. We're not. We're nice men. We're kind. We're gentle. We're respectful. Can you tell us the same words that you got for the other two?
Andrea.
No.
Andrea.
Can you tell us your name? Can you tell us Joseph? Can you say the word crowd? Can you knock on one of these cupboard doors?
Hi everyone. Weird coming. We'd love you to come forward to us. Don't be intimidated. I know we're big and tall. Barely, man. But we come with all the respect in the world. We love you. So could you give us some indication that you're happy with us?
Concentrate.
Why do you want us to concentrate? What are we concentrating on? Are you going to show us something? Or do something for us?
We think that might have been the bedroom. That's the kitchen. The bathroom's through there.
There's another room through here as well. You can't get to it.
Daddy again.
Hooded. Joseph! Is that you? You don't need to wear your hood in front of us, Joseph. Honestly.
Wow.
You don't need to.
That's why you'd have to wear when you go on the train.
Need trust.
Honestly, you can trust us. That's amazing. Hooded and need trust. Thank you. Honestly, Joseph, look. Come out. Trust in hands. Initiation. I'm poor. Is it me or has it gone ice cold?
Freezing cold.
Grandpa's dropping. Abyss. Joseph, keep going. Keep doing it for us.
Don't worry.
We're not worried. But we want you to do the same. Don't you worry.
Dirty. Sorry. On duty.
Whereabouts are you, Joseph? Where are you in here?
Adventures.
Is that what you saw this place as, an adventure? To get away?
Love.
Did you love this place? Can you walk across the floor for us so we can hit?
I heard a tap. Can you hear that, guys?
Can you make that louder, Joseph? Look at this, mate. It's freezing.
It's gone really cold.
Considering that's just short of 15 degrees, that shouldn't be happening.
And it was warm earlier.
Yeah. Come on, Joseph. You're doing amazing.
Bone.
Give us some relevant words to you, Joseph. If you can't speak, use those words. Excuse me.
These devices on the fireplace that you're using, you don't have to, it helps you not to struggle. So just use your energy. So, noise. That's it, you're doing brilliant. Locked away.
Wow. Honestly, Joseph, thank you so much. Thank you. You are doing absolutely fabulous. And there's lots of people on this device here that my friend Mac has got in his hand. There's hundreds of people. Andrea again. There's hundreds of people who are watching you who've got nothing but love for you. Their love of hearing your story and hearing you here and that you feel safe and comfortable is absolutely amazing.
What did you love most about this place, Joseph? Could you tell us on them boxes? Was it the nature? There's a tap behind me then. And again, did you hear it?
Who did? Who died? Tell us the name.
I can hear them. So
But they're down there.
yeah, I can see the torch. Yeah,
That was in there.
that was my cottage. Nightmare.
Come on, tell us your name.
Guys,
My
Yeah.
I've had a
cottage.
massive stick thrown.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not.
Beware.
Beware.
What we've just had. My cottage as well.
And a big stick. Like,
Oh. What
That's
happened then?
just turned my son off.
Oh,
I said, didn't hear me say, Gary, you just left me in dark. I went, I need your son.
We're gathering.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Come on. Get around.
Gary,
That was a big stick
that
throw.
was a big stick.
You heard it hit the tree, didn't you? No, that's why I went to have a look.
I'm surprised you didn't hear it.
but no, we was listening for walking because we heard some walking.
Did you hear me laughing?
Only a little bit, but... Wow, Gary.
You were scared then.
Yeah, I was scared. You left me.
I only left to see if there's someone
In
there.
pitch black. Oh, Gary, I need son. Wow.
Relative.
I'm scared. That was big. That was
That was
Go,
it.
go, go, Joseph. You need it now.
hot.
Hot, yeah, we're in a...
We've had some rain. Oh,
Have you?
we've had hooded.
I've got somebody on the outside. I think it's not caretaker.
Betsy.
Betsy.
Gary,
Yes.
that wasn't just a stick falling.
No.
It was a...
It was like, I know it wasn't, but you know when you watch Bigfoot programs and you got a Bigfoot, you hear him
When they
smacking
bang-
tree.
well,
When
smacking
you
trees.
bang the tree,
was
it sounded
literally
like
a
that.
massive stick on wood. Honestly. Would there be anyone else?
There's an aeroplane going over.
Oh,
That's really shut me up. What about a couple of years just doing a perimeter
Yeah,
with
yeah.
camera? Me and Ronald.
With
standing
camera.
there.
Come on, Macca, take the sun.
Where?
you know what?
You're going.
Oh, okay. 1 second, go around setting that. Yeah, setting that.
Don't move.
Don't move.
I am moving.
It up demands. This is flipping.
I think it's 42 now.
It said 100.
Hooded? Oh yes. I'll show you where we were stood anyway.
Oh, who's got? Oh, I've got my torch.
You got your torch. So we were just stood here. I think I might change my name. If anybody doesn't know, there's a Gary on the team. So we were just stood here, just chatting. And from the other side of there was a massive big bang. So I came down here with my son, as in my torch, but
There's no way there's anyone in there.
there's no way that there's people back there. But I don't think we could. There's some sheds down here. We'll have a quick look in the sheds. Yeah, I don't know where the house is. It's over there. I can see a light over there. But we've got a. I mean, there's a well-worn path here, so people do walk it. But we've got a shed here. I mean, you can see there's nobody in here. Look at that old thing. David would love that. So there's nobody about.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's. I mean, there's no one down here. Look.
That's a stream.
No, it wasn't an animal. It was actually, you could hear the wood hitting the tree. Oh yeah, little thermostat. But you can see there's nobody. I mean, you'd have seen this trampled down, but good night, Trev. I mean, there's hang on. Look at moon fruit trees. Yeah, I ain't said that for a long time. But there's no way you can. Yeah. There'd be anybody around there, and it was like a real. I mean, there's no other trees there, so it must have been something hitting that tree.
So it's on the other side of the carpet. Ow.
Yeah, I mean, we were stood here, literally, just stood here. Just having a chat. And then there was a massive bang.
There's no one here.
No. I mean, it's like
if there was somebody here, they would have done something else.
Yeah. I mean, we've walked, it's about a 5-minute walk from the car, isn't it?
Yeah.
Up to here as well.
Over trees.
Over a tree. No, nobody's around here at all, no.
Wow, Gary, wow.
No, I mean, you just seen it, you can't even get by because there's all nettles behind it.
That is absolutely mental. It just said medicine.
Medicine? Wow.
And it said copper and batteries.
Plunger.
That has blown me away more than anything.
Yeah.
I know the viewers, I know I'm so sorry.
I know, that's the annoying thing, that you weren't with us.
About, like, us, we were having a conversation about as mum and dads letting us watch horror movies.
Yeah, weren't we?
And we were just like, I says, I know my mum let me watch Psycho. She made me because she didn't want to watch it on her own. And then next minute,
and mine was
unbelievable.
Zombie Flesh Eaters and Cannibal Corpse at age 7.
Wow. That is absolutely scared me rigid, hazy. Okay, so they've been telling me what they've got here. It's, go on.
So we were asking that, saying, obviously, that we understood that he was scared or apprehensive of me and Mackie, and we were saying, you can trust us, we're here, we respect.
Elma.
There's people watching you. And it came out with...
Need trust.
Need trust. Concentrate.
Right.
Hooded.
Crazy, hooded.
What else was the other thing? Love.
Love.
And we were saying, like, people, there's hundreds of people watching who are here with love watching you. And
yeah. Wow. I believe that Joseph Merrick has just nipped.
Outdoors.
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 Outdoors, Gary. What about outdoors?
Oh, it said my cottage as well.
Show you. Yeah, it's my cottage.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Who are you?
Listen.
We're RGH.
This is what I've picked up as well. You know where you got that stick?
Yes.
I think that somebody's here because Joseph came. I think somebody was like, what do you think you're doing in there? Because he would have been, if anybody was hanging around while he was there,
scared him off. Yeah.
Scared him off.
Yes. Yeah.
So I think
definitely
that was somebody a spirit trying to scare us because Joseph nipped.
Yeah. Apparently it said locked away as well.
Did he?
Locked away, that was it, yeah.
That was it,
Locked
Wow,
away.
guys.
Yeah. And we did get excited.
We did, yeah.
What did I say outside? When
Yeah. I didn't any screaming.
Absolutely phenomenal.
We got excited, but we didn't, because everything we were saying, it was
One
like,
after other.
Yeah.
we didn't want to.
Seat.
Okay.
We had the thing, Gary, where all of a sudden the temperature just like went woof.
Right.
And it was like nearly 15 on there.
Yeah.
But there was breath coming
See
out.
your breath.
Like that.
Fantastic.
Wow. It's took a turn on it. Okay, Joseph, the man who threw the stick outside to warn us away, to scare us, just let him know that it's fine. We are going soon. We're not
My
gonna-
legs.
My legs. What?
Just his legs are an absolute mess.
I know.
And our man runs like killing earlier.
Yeah.
We haven't even done the Aquaphonics yet. I think we should. We're going to talk to you on another device and see if you can talk to us. I know that you probably got no trust in people.
Concentrate.
That's because I've wanted some tools.
Again. We are.
I was very aggressive, that was wrong.
That was exciting.
Thank you. Can I just say, Joseph, thank you. Thank you so much for coming and speaking to us here tonight. You've gone down in history. Lots of people have been watching tonight. They've seen your evidence of your spirit, and you've pleased a lot of people.
Is Nigel your back on?
It's in the black bag,
It's
I
on
think.
top. It's on top of the fire.
That's
I think it's in the black.
no.
Oh, no, it's not.
It is. It's in
It's in the
there.
black bag.
Sorry about the camera angle there. It is in the black bag. It's down the bottom. I saw it earlier.
Thrown away. I said to Gary, we're just a Sims game. RGH. How do you do it? How? How?
I know adverts do get pop up, but it all helps towards the running of the RGH.
10 pence.
We get 10 pence every time there's an advert pop up. Do apologise for popping up, but it all helps us to come out and do the hunts.
It gives us about $250 a month.
All helps towards petrol.
For us to be able to put petrol in
Yeah,
and fuel in
that's
cars
why.
and
So
go and explore.
even when we watch them back, we get adverts as well. So
How many times do we go?
and they annoy the hell out of me. So
have to have
you're not alone in being annoyed by them, but
Imagine
unfortunately,
that.
it does help us. So yeah.
They'd be walking around his own neighbourhood and we'll be
Yeah.
able to move it. Okay. Before we leave, we're not leaving right away, but we just want to talk to you a little bit more, Joseph. If you could say your name on here, because I'm sure you can talk now.
That's a really strange question. Is
You
anybody trumped?
no.
No.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Can you say hello on here to us?
I'm sure it said he's sick.
Field.
Which one on? Oh yeah.
It's a field. Okay. Did you like the fields, Joseph? Joseph, can you say your name?
Heart.
Can you say Joseph?
There was a voice in there. That's a thunder.
I was thinking it might be better to break it into really small words for him.
But I'm sure he's free now.
So he might be able to speak now. I mean, he might come through as a young boy because that's how he was young, but before he got his deformities. I mean, I don't know. It could be that's how it works. I've got no idea.
If that's true, can you say boy?
So that sounded like mum and dad.
Courage.
Courage. You had so much courage. You had so much. Wow, I feel like this place just exploded a few minutes ago. And
Yeah. Seems to have been like that all night, like little bursts of bam, there you go, gone.
Can you say one word for me, please, Joseph?
It's my foot.
If you're here, can you say London?
That was my stomach. But that click before wasn't.
There was one there and there was one here.
It's my stomach.
Again, can I just ask you
Contain.
to say London?
Joseph,
Thought I
you were
had
talking earlier about love. Can you say love?
Proton. What was that disease?
It wasn't Proteus. Let me have a double check.
Nan.
No.
Oh no, I need to be on the other phone. I need to be on my ghost hunting phone.
What was the name of his pen pal again?
Layla.
Can you say-
It was
just say-
Proteus, so it could be the closest thing. I
But
mean,
yeah.
he did, at the time they didn't believe that any disease in that. He just thought it was because his mum was hit by an elephant. So, but
Yeah.
you know, who knows?
Can you say elephant? Say elephant for me. Please. Say it.
Sitting.
That sounded similar, didn't it?
That's what I said, Joseph.
Say Joseph.
Can you say Joe?
I respect you.
We respect you.
Makes me wonder if he's still struggling.
It could be, yeah. He might not be able to speak still. I mean,
There's nothing, really. Or maybe, but nothing relevant, not like that.
no.
Wow. Seems to be talking to us more on the weird banks.
Yeah, easier for him, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Joseph, do you still struggle to talk? If that's so, can you tell us up there? Give us a word. I see you all. So you can see us.
When me and Mum were in here, I did say those
Answer.
word banks make it easy for you because you can't talk.
Mm.
So
Is
maybe
this how you're answering us?
Destroy.
Tell me. Are you answering us via that on the fire? On the fireplace?
Below.
Can hear your plumbing.
I know. I think Mario.
Can you make a noise in this cottage? Make a bang. It's not loud enough. Do how you did it outside.
Hiding.
Hiding.
Whoa.
Wow. All these words.
Don't know if you can see.
You don't have to hide now, darling. Not with us. I'd give you a big hug. Initial. I'd give you a big hug, I would have. Mum.
Apparently smelled very badly.
I'd have still again.
Yeah.
I'd get a hug him.
Well, that is true.
You know what I mean?
You hugged him on camera. You can't say you didn't because you hugged him on camera tonight.
Funny. Right.
that door's moving towards you.
That door can't move.
You see the key shaking.
Fall.
Again.
Wow.
Fourth time.
I wonder if he fell after. I wonder if he fell here.
He did fall. Right. I forgot a bit of the story. He did fall when he was very young and hurt his hip.
I said about a hip.
Did you?
You did, yeah.
I did. I will point it down to him.
So
He fell and hurt his hip
Wow, it's
And
him
this,
then.
one of the things is that might have been the start of his problems. You know how
Yeah.
sometimes you have traumatic and you get fibro and that.
Mm.
It did say that he fell and damaged his hip
Wow.
when he was very young.
That's him then that I've picked up on. So did you fall here at any point? Not that time, obviously. Is that what you're telling us? Did you have a bad fall here, Joseph? On your retreat?
A
Outside?
pact.
Legion are packed. Not good. Okay, 2 words coming to smelt.
Smelt. Wow, he smelled. Smelt bad.
And he smelt.
What one was that one? There it is, look. He
And
smelled.
still hugged you.
You're just saying about a bad smell. Yeah.
You said it was wrong. What's the smell like, Joseph?
Do you want to do any pay?
Work hard.
Work hard.
Yeah, because nothing on the necrophonics at all.
Andrea.
Again, that's
Fifth time.
Fifth time, yeah.
Who's Andrea? Oh, was she a nurse? That looked after you. What's the matter? What's this all about? What's it all about?
Mabel.
Mabel. And Valley, I'll bring it to me. Big investigators. Wow.
I think Ron should do it now. What are you playing piano for, Ron?
I just appeasing my tics.
But yeah.
AUX mode.
It has, Michelle. It's been very good. Anybody that hasn't watched it all, then
It's
been quiet in parts, but it's worth watching all the way through.
tell you guys, you need to write to Channel 4, all in you, and say get these on telly.
Or
Imagine
Paramount.
sharing this with everybody as well.
I know. Or Paramount.
Yeah, really.
It's not about you with your sunburn. Hot.
Discovery Plus you want to
Oh yeah, sorry, Discovery
True.
Plus. Yeah. Well, is it Paramount Plus?
That's movies, isn't it?
Is it? Just anybody.
Yeah.
All right.
Channel 5, well, Dave, that'll do.
Dave, yeah, Dave will do, won't it? Get us on Dave.
Living TV.
Do you know why it's called Dave?
No. Man who invented it was called Dave.
No. Because everybody's got a mate called Dave. And they called it, that's why they called it Dave.
I ain't got a mate called
Yeah,
Dave.
you will. My David.
Yeah, it's
Hear
David.
me. Said that on purpose, didn't you? Right, can I do an EVP?
Oh, all
please?
right then. Ghost hunt then, why don't you?
Okay. Before we go. Behave, come on. Keep the spirit, literally. Before we go,
Candle.
we're going to talk to you, we're going to ask you to use your voice in here. Recording. Can you say your name to this box in my hand? Can you say hello? Even get out. Just like get a chance. Ready?
Portland.
You ready?
Yep. How are you?
No, I forgot to plug it in. There's that one in there.
Yeah.
Right, we're ready. Can you say your name to this box in my hand? Can you say hello? Even get out.
Crash.
You're doing that. Okay, recording. I'm going to ask you again, can you talk to me? Can we hear your voice? Joseph, if you're here, can you say your name? If any spirit's here, can you say anything?
And I ask you again, can you talk to me? Can we hear your voice?
Face.
Joseph, if you're here, can you say your name? If any spirit's here, can you say anything?
I'm going to do another. It said face.
It said face. I don't know if you can read that out there.
He
He hates me.
And then before that it said the world summit.
Meant the world to me.
Meant the world to me. Okay. Not giving up, recording. I'm going to ask you again, spirits. Please just say anything into this hand. Towards this hand, speak.
Universe.
Can you say goodbye? Thank you very much for tonight. Okay. Oh no.
I'm going to ask you again, spirits. Please just say anything into this hand. Towards this hand, speak.
Universe. Here.
Can you say goodbye? Thank you very much for tonight.
Nothing. Again, talking, which is,
Which
for
I
me,
do.
it's relevant.
Yeah, he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So even now, he
I
struggles.
mean, he probably only spoke in front of the doctor because he's the only one that could understand him.
Wow. I think I'm shocked tonight.
Everyone has absolutely loved it. Some are saying it's the best hunt they've ever seen, and there's some really nice comments. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Really nice comments.
Wow, best bits. Who's going to go first? Go on.
I'm actually going to do something not paranormal tonight. I'm going to go for Gary's history.
Power off.
Oh, thank you very much.
But it was great.
It was lovely, wasn't it?
Thank you.
Whenever.
Whatever.
I could go with all the Merrick stuff, and that has been amazing. But I cannot get over that outside. How loud it was, Gary.
Yeah.
Even if a stick fell, it wouldn't have made that noise.
But you've heard it tumble and then fall onto the ground.
It wouldn't have. It was with force.
Yeah, it was just the one.
Something was trying to frighten us off. It was incredible.
Yeah.
So that for me is everything else has been amazing. But that I was checking
You were.
and you left me.
To see if there was anybody there.
It was funny though.
I left you. I was about 5 paces away from you.
I need a new son.
I need the sun.
Because he's got a new torch, guys, and it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, back him home.
I get the Blaine's line with it.
Mine's got to be the combination of Ron picking up that he doesn't like us, and then you guys staying in, getting the answers you got, and us coming in and getting the answers we got, all relevant
Amazing.
to his story.
Harriet.
So, yeah.
You sound like a river. I thought the river would come in.
Joseph.
Yeah.
Just Joseph.
Unreal.
That blew me away. That Joseph and Ron climbing over the tree.
Yeah.
And we've got to watch it on the way back.
On supporters.
Oh, definitely.
It's the fact that we all, us three, like, pretty much leapt
Just
over
jumped
it.
over it like it was not a twig.
And he was fuming.
Oh my.
Because your legs are little like you.
You've got 32 inches.
Sorry.
All right, Ron Jeremy. Is that your
Wow.
second name, Jeremy?
Well, guys,
Whoever he
I am absolutely blown away with tonight. Honestly, it was worth the journey
Yeah.
of coming all this way and you driving us for 2 hours and 2 hours back.
Out.
That
Out.
was going on, isn't it?
Absolutely fantastic, and I'm so glad we did it on a Saturday as well, because I don't know why, because we've got more time, haven't we?
Yeah.
So brilliant. absolutely brilliant. We're going to jump straight onto... No, not straight, because I think we could do
couple of
it.
minutes.
I need a
gather stuff,
wee
do
wee.
you?
Do
Yeah.
a wee.
Wee time.
And just like, take in what's happened.
All right.
Got hair in my mouth.
I think we should go to Graceland next,
Yeah, why
see
not?
Elvis.
Mick will want to come.
Speak. Bless
Yeah,
him.
it's trying to.
I'm just going to say thank you to Joseph, alright? Joseph, if you are still here, I'd just like to say thank you for tonight. Thank you for coming and visiting us. I think it's been amazing. And I do believe that the viewers have helped with the intention.
Yeah.
I really do. So thank you very much for taking part that way. I hope we have some fantastic screeners. If you think you've caught anything on camera, please send it. I was sick.
I was sick.
Wow, it's still going on. Wow. Please send it to our main page. Don't post them under any comments. They get lost. And also we like to check them because sometimes we know what it is, pareidolia or whatever. Sometimes we even put some things on that we're like,
Yeah.
probably pareidolia.
We'll leave it up to
Watch
you.
out.
And then we go big beware
Again, yeah.
So we've just got a couple of announcements from Ron before we leave. And then we're going to get ourselves packed up. So Ron, what we got?
So we've got our pay-per-view on the 6th of August at City of Caves, which is $7.99 to join. If you'd like to join, please drop us an inbox. For any supporters that are on our main page for the supporters page, Rachel has put the list of events that are coming up this year to give you advance warning of what there is in first dibs at it. If you do want to join any of those, please drop us a message because we will be dropping them out to the main page for open to the public at some point in the next week.
Yes.
To be able to do that. So we have got the Galleries of Justice in Nottingham, we've got Margam Castle in Wales, and we've also got Chichley again in December. Again, this is open.
Religious.
This is only open to supporters at the moment. If you do want to join as a supporter, click the green shield or the 3 purple dots at the bottom. That'll take you through to a subscription page, but please send us a message after that so we can get you onto the content page. Otherwise you're missing out on a whole 1,000+
Things.
lives of different exploring and geocaching and everything like that. So if you're unsure of anything or you want help with anything, drop us an inbox as well and we can help you with anything.
Merch.
Yes! We've also launched the new merch, launched the new merch page, but we've got new merch out this week. Everything is now a lower price than what it previously was, and it's all been done by our stunning Vicky Kirby and the company that she runs. It's the same products that we were using before, but at a different and low cost and a lower price. And we can tailor make your stuff for you as well if you want anything additional adding on to it. So Shirley will have been popping it in the page. If one of the mods, or if Shirley can put it on now just as a quick link at the bottom, give it a like, give it a follow, and we will be dropping something new on there tomorrow for you to have a look at. I eat YouTube, but I'm doing this bloody
It
thing.
keeps getting me.
All right, I got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys. Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on Monday. Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of our new places next week, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't get too excited. Not bothered in the slightest.
Say bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Say bye.
Goodbye, 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 everybody.
Say bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Wow.
See you, everyone.
Can't you do me as a small person?
I've just done it.
Like,
I've just done it.
Up, yeah. Can't go higher. Give it back. I'll be smaller.
Yeah, you do it, right.
Bye.
Me, I want one.
It's only time with small guys.
And thin.
And have hair.
Don't come out.
It's too late now.
Hey, what's that on your foot?
What?
Get it, go on, get it. There we go.
What is it?
Nothing. Again, the bald patch.
Ah, that's funny.
Right, turn it off now.
Right, bye everybody.
I love you.